Judge My Accent, a place on Reddit where English learners can get their accent judged.
Wow. So who's my next victim?
I'm just kidding. I'm here to help you and judge your accent so that you can improve your accent and speak more like a native English speaker with an American accent. Let's go. So today I'm going to be going to my saved Reddit posts. This one says, do I sound American? And tell me where, oops, he said where twice. Tell me where do I sound from? So tell me where you think I'm from, or where do I sound like I'm from? Where do I sound like I'm from? All right, let's check this out. I'm trying not to look at the bottom. I don't want to see if anyone has guessed. And we are going to listen to the clip together. If you have any guesses, you can guess down below. Try not to look at the other people's guesses. This will be fun.
Yo, what up, guys? So, I'm kind of wondering, how do I sound like? Do I sound kind of like close to native? Because I've been like practicing a lot, like just literally imitating a lot of like bunch of videos on YouTube. So, feel free to judge on my accent, please.
This one's kind of hard because I can tell that you've put in a lot of work to improve your accent. So, I would say, do you sound native? I would know that you're not native. Just to be completely honest, but you speak really well. There are some grammar mistakes that I hear that native speakers wouldn't make, I don't think. I'm going to go through it actually. First, I'm going to guess. Where do I think you're from? I'm tempted to say somewhere where it might be like Asian, but a place where they probably don't speak English, or else you'd have like a thicker accent, like the Philippines. People who speak English have a really thick accent. Indonesia, or somewhere that's kind of like has some sort of Asian language maybe. I'm kind of like, maybe it might be like Indo-Asian, but I don't know. Indo-Asian, is that even a word? Anyways, I'm going to pause this, write down what you said, and then I will compare it to a native speaker. All right, so I wrote it out. We're going to go line by line. And I'm going to first go over it and share what he's doing that makes him sound native, right? So little things like that. And then I will share with you guys some things that are incorrect that make me think, oh, I don't know. I don't think he's native, which will help you kind of analyze maybe your own accent. And if you are listening to this, whoever wanted this to be rated, they will have a better idea. So let's check this out line by line.
Yo, what up, guys? So, I'm kind of wondering, how do I sound like?
Okay. So I'm kind of wondering. Actually, he does the ing in this part. So, yo, what up, guys? If you want to repeat, you can. So so he doesn't say of, which native speakers will do this. I'm kind of wondering.
Yo, what up, guys? So, I'm kind of wondering, how do I sound like?
So, how do I sound like? How do I sound like? We will either say, how do I sound? No, like. So how do I sound? How do I sound? Or you could say, what do I sound like? But when it's how do I sound?
Do I sound kind of like close to native?
Do I sound kinda? I think he said, like, I think he said, like, close to native. This made me realize, okay, along with this. So this and this made me realize the way he formed his sentences, that English was probably not his first language. Because we don't really say, do I sound close to native? You'd say like, do I sound like I have a native accent? Do I sound like I have a native accent? Because we don't really say close to native. You could say, do I have a near native accent, right? So do I have do I have a near native accent? Or do I have an accent like an American speaker? Like a native English speaker with an American accent. Because if you say Native American, usually that's like First Nations, so indigenous. So do I sound like I have a near native accent, or do I sound like I have an American accent? I'm going to just take that out there because the way it's formulated, you see it, I think. There are two things that will show people that English is not your first language. One is that you formulate sentences and say things incorrectly, like grammatically incorrect in a way that a native speaker would not. And then the second thing is your accent. So for this guy, honestly, your accent is really good, really good. But there's little like English mistakes that make me think, okay, something's not right. Like, I don't think he's native, but you worked really hard to get the accent that you have. So congratulations.
Cause I've been like practicing a lot, like just literally imitating a lot of like.
So, because I've been practicing, he actually did say practicing, which is good. So I've been practicing a lot, just imitating, literally. I don't know if that's because it's a hard word or you just forgot accidentally, but you'd say literally imitating. What I heard is imitating. It was it was the stress that was a little bit off that I was like, The last thing that he said when he pronounced YouTube, it made me think, maybe it's more of an Asian language.
Cause I've been like practicing a lot, like just literally imitating a lot of.
Just literally imitating. Just literally imitating. That's how it should be said. Just literally imitating. Imitating. Because the stress is different when he pronounces it.
Like just literally imitating a lot of.
Imitate. I don't know. I can't even pronounce it like he did, but that was something that really like made me think, oh.
Like a bunch of videos on YouTube. So feel free to judge on my accent, please.
Okay. So literally imitating a lot of a bunch of videos on YouTube. The way you pronounce YouTube, it made me think it might be an Asian language that you speak. I could be wrong though. And then feel free to judge my accent. We don't judge on someone's accent. So the things that gave it away was the judge on, literally, and your sentence formulation and your intonation when you said native at the end. It sounded it didn't sound like a native speaker. But other than that, I don't know if you said to rate it out of 10, but I would say your accent is close to the American accent. And you did a really good job to get to where you are. So congratulations. And you made it really hard. If you're watching this, please let me know, where are you actually from? Anyways, I gotta go. My baby is waking up. Take care. Bye-bye.